and I do come and go, but not a lot of people pick up on it. It is hard to commentate, though.
It is. All right, so it looks like we got
Sheik versus Marth. Now, I have seen
This is a great matchup for Sheik, very much in Sheik's favor.
this speed-wise, yes, but again, we've got Liquid, who's playing off on that.
Great start.
He's playing off on how I was telling you earlier. He likes to keep the opponent off the side, and then he will not let them up.
Yeah.
And this is why I think that Yoshi's story is one of the best places that Liquid could pick if he was going to go into a final match.
It is a pretty good idea, but Sheik can just pretty much cover all of Marth's options.
That's very true, and we just saw that right there. Although we did just see Randy the Cloud kind of help out Sheik. So, to my knowledge, someone actually told me that the mouse in the background, who we have actually named Moose.
Moose?
I've named him Moose because he's the size of a moose.
All right. Yeah,
Sort of.
He's carrying like a sign too.
Right,
so.
but the thing that someone told me is that for the first 3 minutes, he and Randy are side by side on the map. But I just saw something that disproved that theory, so it's actually not true. We're going to disprove that right now.
Oh, cool, dude. Well, that's good. Looks like Sheik's kind of taking advantage of this matchup. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
forward air.
side smashing by Sheik. If Sheik looks like they don't do a lot of side guarding, considering they didn't go straight for the side guard there.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, this is just once Marth. Yeah, Marth. It's just a hard matchup for Marth overall. Like it's one of the worst actually among the top tiers. Sheik versus Marth. But
Sheik
definitely Marth can win it.
Marth
count it out.
Marth has the ability to hit Sheik pretty hard, and Sheik is a pretty light character, which means that they will go flying. However, Sheik does have the speed and aerial to counter a lot of what Marth does.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got.
What's really fun is that Sheik's attacks also have a very large hitbox.
Right. That back air covers a lot of ground. Her leg stretches out pretty far.
That's very true. And then we see it again, and again, and again, and that is Marth smashing up.
Damn. All right.
So
yeah.
we're seeing a pretty good matchup. Marth is getting.
also,
Oh, Sheik is getting that grab combo.
She can chain grab a lot of characters in the cast, actually. Down throw is probably one of the... Yeah.
It's very difficult for... Go for it. It's very hard for characters who are not heavy to... for characters who are heavy to avoid getting chain grabbed by Sheik. And I guess I'm on my own again. Or I'm being joined back. Once again.
How's it going, all? This is the sports guy. Go check it back in.
The sports guy. That's what we're going with now?
That's my brand name.
All right. Well,
Is that a problem with that?
no, I don't. Well, we have a very familiar stage and a very familiar character, Sheik. We were talking about earlier with the wall, with the wall jumping and everything.
About as original as, I don't know, Falco or Fox.
Yeah.
Or...
Well, actually, Sheik is a more rare character. And Sheik takes the first hit. Takes the first
game.
Thank you. Takes the first game of the match. Proving that Sheik is really good at countering a lot of what Marth does.
That is very true.
And we're going back to Yoshi's story, apparently.
Oh, that is so original. Anyway.
So, this is the losers finals.
Okay.
And we are seeing the final two people. Whoever plays this up will go against Apex.
Apex in the finals.
Apex is actually paying very close attention, figuring out what he's got to do to beat this game.
He's standing there staring just as intensely as some of these other players are.
He is. One of the things I will mention is that Crispy was actually knocked out of the winner's bracket by Apex.
Ooh, so we could have a rematch.
It could be a rematch. Not only will it be a rematch, it might be an out for blood thing. IMJK actually lost to Liquid recently,
really?
And he was going to be one of those people who was going to be out for Apex's blood.
So everyone was out for Apex, pretty much taking out the entire
Pretty much anyone who's in the losers bracket finals, semifinals, or whatever was someone who Apex probably had a run-in with at some point.
I wasn't.
Well, you weren't in the finals for the losers bracket, were you?
You don't know about that?
I do, because I commentated all of it. Nice try.
You can try.
You did try. It didn't work, but you tried.
I'm not gonna make the Linkin Park reference.
Marth is actually doing really well on Yoshi's story. It looks like he's got a foothold again. And there's and a good up recovery. And there's Marth going off again. fun things about Marth as a character is that he likes to hit heavy and hit hard.
Yeah, and his character personality really shows that everyone that we've seen has used him has been really good at doing just those main things.
One of the problems, though, is that a lot of characters that play as Marth, and we talked about this earlier with one of the other commentators, is if you convey what you're planning on doing too often, then they will get your number and they will find holes. That's just how metagames work in a lot of games.
Exactly, yeah, I was doing that in some of my earlier matches, and that's how I lost a lot of mine, is that I was telegraphing a lot of some of my moves, and it came to bite me in the butt because I could not get off any of my more powerful moves.
Right, and it looks like Sheik was just waiting for that side guard, waiting for Randy. Randy the Cloud.
Oh yes, Randy the Cloud. Who could ever forget Randy the Cloud?
Apparently you.
Yep.
And Marth is down another health. Another health. He's down another health.
Yeah, it's another line. Exactly. He's down 1 more %. That was about 15, now 21 of those healths.
All right, he's down another life. Sheik is doing pretty well for herself, considering that she's at 134 damage and brought Marth from his death to 81 damage.
That is a very strong comeback right
That's
there.
a very strong comeback. That is everyone show, and she does the dodge. And it looks like Marth is actually... Oh! That was intense.
That was a beautiful strike right there.
There was no way she... Well, there was a way that she could have dodged that, but it was very low chance of dodging that hit.
Exactly.
And it was very heavy, and with all the damage that Marth had done to her in the past, it was not going to fly.
No, no, no.
We've got Marth going for his grab game. We've got Sheik going for her ledge guarding, and ledge guarding it is. And Marth takes the initiative, but loses the initiative. Oh, and Sheik is going for it.
And no help from Randy the Cloud.
Not at all. So, everything's all. No problem. Marth down to his final stock. Sheik at 76%. This is not looking good.
And Sheik will not be able to recover from this.
No, they will not.
So we're going into the final stock completely
footing.
tied.
Well, now it's not so tied.
When I said it, it was.
I know. But it's still pretty much even footing, considering they are both at low end damage.
Exactly. This
And-
really could go either way at this point.
It really could. I'm going to be surprised, though. Sheik winning could change up how everything happens. It'll be Sheik going on to play Apex. What am I talking about? If
So
Marth
both
wins,
competitors right now in Apex are closely studying this screen.
he's definitely got an eye on what he's got to be paying attention to when he's doing his aerial game.
He has not blinked. We've been staring at him for about 10 seconds.
Well, you've been staring at him for about 10 seconds. We're not like a hive mind or anything. But, see, this is why we need a camera. That's why we don't have a camera. And it looks like Crispy actually takes the win